Kendrick Lamar has never been the type to chase charts. But somehow, the charts keep chasing him. In an era where streaming metrics often mask the artistic depth of the music being consumed, Kendrick Lamar stands out not only as a rapper with substance but as an artist who reshapes the culture every time he releases. This week in the United Kingdom, on the official hip-hop and R&B singles chart, he doesn't just show up, he dominates. With 3 tracks inside the top 10, Kendrick sits alone in rare air, surpassing every other artist in the genre on this chart. And he does so with a combination of timeless collaborations and scorching contemporary anthems. Welcome to celebrity rap life, where the red carpets never roll up and the spotlight never fades. The rewards are legendary. Because in celebrity rap life, every downfall can become a comeback, and every headline tells a deeper story. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a second of what's coming next. At a time when the scene is crowded with talent and trends shift with the speed of a scroll, Kendrick Lamar remains a towering figure whose catalog continues to cut through the noise. The current snapshot of the chart tells a compelling story of longevity, cultural impact, and a singular voice that keeps echoing across the globe. The trio of songs responsible for this chart triumph each represent a different dimension of Kendrick's artistry. At number 7 is All the Stars, the now iconic duet with SZA that first graced our ears in 2018 as the lead single from the Black Panther soundtrack. For a song that's nearly 7 years old to be holding a top 10 position in 2025 says everything about its endurance. All the Stars is not simply a chart hit, it's a generational anthem, the kind of record that outlives the moment it was born in. Its presence on the current chart is not due to nostalgia, it's because the song still resonates. The celestial, synth-laced production, the stirring chorus from SZA, and Kendrick's razor-sharp verses form a perfect storm of emotional intensity and musical elegance. This track hasn't just survived, it's still thriving. One step down at number 8 is the cultural wrecking ball known as Not Like Us. This song needs no lengthy introduction. Released in the spring of 2025, Not Like Us emerged during one of the most heated moments in modern hip-hop history, Kendrick's very public and very pointed lyrical assault on Drake. What began as a battle of barbs quickly became a full-blown war of worldviews, with Not Like Us becoming the de facto anthem for Kendrick's side. It was a diss, a dance track, a protest, and a celebration all wrapped in one. Its chart performance reflects its explosive reception around the world, but especially in places like the UK, where hip-hop audiences have grown increasingly discerning. Then there's Luther, the SZA collaboration that debuted earlier this year and has only continued to build momentum. Rising from number 11 to number 10 this week, the song's slow burn journey into the top tier of the chart reflects a different kind of strength, staying power in the age of virality. Luther is the quiet storm, equal parts melody and menace, dripping in the kind of emotional weight that characterizes both Kendrick and SZA's finest work. It's a song that grows on listeners, expanding its reach with every spin, every playlist placement, and every live performance on the Grand National Tour. To have one song in the top 10 is an achievement. To have 2 is exceptional. But 3. That's a level of dominance reserved for only a handful of artists at any given time. And what makes Kendrick's feat even more striking is the nature of the songs themselves. They aren't gimmicks. They aren't fleeting trends. They are layered compositions, often with social and political undertones, that ask more of the listener than the typical 3-minute streaming fodder. Zooming out to the broader chart, encompassing 40 songs, Kendrick is joined by only a few acts who can claim to have 3 songs currently charting. Among them are SZA, Chris Brown, and The Weeknd. But even here, Kendrick pulls ahead. Neither Brown nor The Weeknd have entries in the top 10. Their chart presence is respectable, certainly, but it's Kendrick who occupies the high ground. He isn't just present, he's leading. SZA, interestingly, is the only other artist who can claim dual top 10 placements this week. But even her victories are tethered to Kendrick. All the Stars and Luther are collaborative wins, a testament to their creative chemistry and shared sense of purpose. While SZA is undoubtedly a star in her own right, her SOS album continues to smash records left and right. It's the synergy between her and Kendrick that elevates both of their standings. It's worth pausing to consider how Kendrick's sustained UK dominance speaks to his global appeal. American rappers often struggle to maintain chart relevance overseas unless they're supported by massive promotional campaigns or trending on TikTok. Kendrick, by contrast, consistently lands hits that feel organic. Not Like Us wasn't designed to be a commercial smash. It simply connected with listeners because it was too powerful to ignore. The same could be said for Luther, whose introspective nature and moody vibe would seem like unlikely chart toppers on paper. And yet, here they are. This week's chart also makes clear that Kendrick's success isn't just a result of past laurels. While All the Stars brings the nostalgia factor, the other two tracks are very much rooted in the present moment. They reflect where Kendrick is now, artistically and personally. Not Like Us is brash and unforgiving. Luther is contemplative and vulnerable. That duality is what sets Kendrick apart. He isn't boxed in by any one mode of expression. He's a shapeshifter, capable of spitting venom one moment and unpacking trauma the next. Meanwhile, other contenders continue to make noise, but none match the range Kendrick brings to the table. Rising British star Sky Newman is a case in point. Her songs Hairdresser and Family Matters occupy number 4 and number 9 respectively, which is no small feat for an emerging artist. Her sound, a blend of UK drill, R&B, and indie soul, has clearly struck a chord. She's the closest thing to a new generation foil for the American giants dominating the genre. But even she can't match Kendrick's trio in volume or variety. When the official charts company updates the rankings next week, the numbers may change, but the statement this moment makes won't be easily forgotten. Kendrick Lamar, in the middle of a blockbuster tour and fresh off one of the most high-profile rap feuds in recent memory, isn't just reacting to the moment, he's defining it. His impact is magnified when you consider that these top 10 placements are coming at a time when the charts are more competitive than ever. The barrier to entry has been lowered, thanks to streaming platforms, but the fight for real attention has become even more cutthroat. Everyone's releasing music. Everyone's chasing virality. And yet, Kendrick manages to stand tall with a slower, more deliberate approach to release strategy. He doesn't drop every quarter. He doesn't ride the TikTok wave. And he doesn't rely on algorithm-driven hooks. Instead, he puts out fully realized works of art. And even years later, those works still chart. Take All the Stars. Not only is it a fan favorite, but it's also a song that has embedded itself into the emotional memory of listeners. It's played at graduations. It's featured in political campaigns. It's a part of a collective consciousness. So when that track rises once again into the top 10, it's not just a statistic. It's proof that great music can outlive the cycles of hype. The current configuration of the chart could also be seen as a barometer for where hip-hop and R&B stand in 2025. There's clearly still room for depth, for narrative, and for risk-taking. Kendrick's songs don't pander to algorithmic preference, they challenge it. And the public's continued embrace of his work is a quiet rebellion against disposable content. As the Grand National Tour continues to make headlines and sell out stadiums across continents, Kendrick's chart performance will likely continue to swell. Every setlist performance of Not Like Us sends streaming numbers soaring. Every surprise appearance by SZA revives interest in Luther. And every fan-made video using All the Stars for an emotional montage is another reminder that the music speaks long after the release date. It's also worth considering how Kendrick's UK success ties into his larger global campaign. The Grand National Tour has been a masterclass in spectacle and substance. Mike Carson's direction, SCA's vocal depth, DJ Mustard's musical transitions, it all plays into a carefully designed narrative that's larger than life. And as the tour touches more international cities, expect the global charts to start resembling what we're seeing now in the UK. What this moment makes undeniably clear is that Kendrick Lamar isn't just winning, he's winning on his terms. He's not adapting to the times. The times are adjusting to him. And in a world where trends move faster than ever, Kendrick remains one of the few artists whose work continues to feel urgent, necessary, and timeless all at once. This week's UK chart is more than a snapshot. It's a statement. And Kendrick Lamar, with 3 songs in the top 10, is once again reminding us why he's not just in the game. He is the game. This story is far from over, and the truth is still unfolding. I want to hear what you think. Drop your take in the comments. And if you don't want to miss the next twist, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a second of what's coming next.